Hi, my name is Max, and I'm going to try to teach you how to play guitar in 5 to 10 minutes today. So first, we're going to jump right into it. There are 3 parts of music. Number 1, harmony. Number 2 is rhythm, and number 3 is melody. So harmony, the way that we express harmony on guitar is with chords, usually with chords. And harmony is sort of multiple notes working together as a team to sound good. So instead of just one note, like a melody, that's a melody. Instead of that, we use a harmony, which sort of sounds like this in chords. Beautiful, okay? Beautiful, great. Number 2 is rhythm. Rhythm is on guitar how you move your right hand and sort of strum in a pattern. So like, so that's rhythm. And number 3 is melody, which is usually by vocals. I'm not gonna sing today, but it can be vocals, or it can be like some sort of melody track over top of the guitar, like a. So if you heard over top of the chords, like I was playing a little melody. You can play melody either by singing, or you can play it by playing it on guitar with the harmony. So remember, there are 3 parts. Number 1 is harmony. Number 2 is rhythm, which is strumming. Number 3 is melody, which is usually just singing or just adding stuff on the guitar, which we're not going to get into today. Let's start with some harmony. So we're going to learn the 4 basic chords. These are called cowboy chords. They're basically jumping off points for learning how to play guitar. Later on, you'll learn more chords, but basically, you don't have to learn any notes for this. Just sort of learn the shapes of these chords and then sort of feel your way through the rest of how they work together, and you'll sort of be able to build off from there. So starting off with the first chord, we're going to play your first chord today, and that is the G major chord. And I'll put these on screen. So G major sounds like that. It's your middle finger. Take your middle finger, put it right here on the thickest string, 3rd fret. And the way you fret a note is you sort of press down really hard, and you put it close to this metal part called the fret. Next, put your first finger here on this 2nd fret of the 5th string. So you have these 2, and now take your ring finger and put it right down here on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, okay? Right there. So and then right here. So, and when you strum each note together or individually, they should come out all clear, okay? Beautiful. Moving on to your second chord, the E minor chord. Ooh, this will be a lot easier than the first chord. Basically, first finger right here, and then your middle finger right here, and that's it. And make sure you pluck each note individually to see that it's coming out clearly. Then you can strum each of these strings. And there's your second chord. That's E minor. Okay. Moving on to your third chord, C major. And we're going to play this C major chord like this. First finger right here. Second finger right here. And then your third finger right here on the 3rd fret. And together should sound like that. Okay, and sometimes it's a little hard to get these proper and good. And basically what you want to do when you're making a chord is make sure that you have your fingers arched like this, and make sure they're not flat. You don't want that. You want this, strong fingers. And it's going to hurt a little bit. Once you press down really hard, it might hurt after a while, but you need to build these calluses. I don't know if you can see them. My fingers are torn up. But yeah, just power through it. If it's feeling like it's hurting too much, maybe you need to move your finger. If it's like back here, and you're hearing that, move your finger a little bit up. Okay? So instead of playing from back here, play closer to the fret. Not so close that it makes it muted like this, but just behind it. Okay. Now moving on to your last chord of the day, D major, and it sounds like this. So the way we play this, first finger right here, and then you put your ring finger right here, and then your middle finger on this bottom note right here. Or I like to think of it as like your first finger right here, your ring finger right there, or your middle finger right there, then your ring finger right in the middle of the two, but 1 fret ahead. And then you just play these 4 strings. For this D major chord, you only want to play these 4 strings. So once you have these 4 chords down, remember G, E minor, C, D. Next, we're going to move on to rhythm. Make sure you have those chords down before you move on to rhythm, because you don't want to sort of have a bottleneck and get stuck. So next is rhythm. Usually the rhythm that I use sounds like this. If I'm muting these strings, it sounds like this. And that rhythm is used on a lot of songs, and you can probably use it on most songs that you hear, along with these chords. So yeah, but the way it goes is like this. Down, down, up, down, down. So it's that's what it is. But instead of continuing by going down, down, up, down, down, and then going to down, down, up, down, you want to go down, down, up, down, down. And then after you're done with that cycle, continue by going up, down, down. I'll slow it down a lot for you. So it's down, down, pause a little bit, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. So like that. And you can sort of use this system of like every time you have a very short interval between notes where it's like, and then you go. Basically, you want to, every time you have a very short interval, make sure that you're going at the shortest distance. So if you're on a downstroke and you have a really quick note, you want to go up. Instead of going like that, you usually want to go down up instead of down down, because it's a lot easier to move in a fluid motion of just like this. So that's sort of what I'm doing when I'm going. So because when you're going faster, it's sort of hard to go like in a different motion where it's all downstrokes. You want to go and then when you pair that with the chords, so let's do it very slowly. G, and then let's move on to E minor. Now move on to C. Now move on to D. And that's how you play guitar. Not really, that's not all that there is, but that's the basics. You have it down. Basically, just get the harmony, rhythm, and when you're ready for melody, sing over top of it. You can find a lot of chords and stuff on this website, chords and tabs. And basically it uses mostly the chords that I showed you today. But what you can also do is you can grab one of these, which is called a capo, or you might have one, and clip it onto a fret like this. Basically, it just moves the nut where the note starts up. So instead of starting down here, it moves it up. So instead of having this, it can move it up. And basically just moves the sound up. And a lot of songs use that, and they use the same 4 chords I showed you today. So just look out for songs with the same 4 chords I showed you. Those are the 4 chords I showed you with the rhythm I showed you. You can play guitar now, congratulations. But sort of don't stay here. This is not where you're supposed to stay. You want to jump off from these points, learn new chords, look up different chords and how to play them. And also learn how to like make different strumming patterns. Don't stick in this box of, oh, I have to go down, down, up, down, down, down. No, learn how to sort of make stuff, you know, make strumming patterns, make chord progressions, and don't just stay in a box. Sort of just grow how much you can do by learning stuff. You don't have to get too in depth with sheet music. I don't really use sheet music. But yeah, learn how rhythm works, learn how harmony works, and take your time, sort of stay at your own pace, but learn how those three parts work on guitar, and you'll be good. Just look up different videos. Music theory definitely helps, but a lot of guitar is just patterns. You can look up patterns and just understand over time how the guitar works. Learn different stuff, learn how the guitar works, and learn other stuff like the minor pentatonic scale, different scale shapes. Just learn the basics, okay? Learn the fundamentals. Just take your time and learn how to understand the guitar. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you had a good time. This is not the sort of thing that I usually do. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below. I'm like a real YouTuber here, and I'll see you guys next time.